welcome back everybody. Today we have a quick one. I often get asked how durable, how reliable are laminated bows, how long will they last. I did a long while ago in Malta a video of this bow. It's I think a 15-year-old bow from Vegh/Bogar. They sent it to me to test if it still holds up. This bow has still its initial strength, draws still extremely nicely, and even shoots nicely without problem. But recently I got hands on this pretty one. It's a Hungarian bow from Vegh, and Matthias, my student, had it and he doesn't use it that much, so I thought, and I always liked the Hungarian bow. I had once one and I gave it away. And I asked him, let's make a deal. So he gave it to me. He bought it 2017 in Munich from Laminated Bow when they still existed. But then the bow was already used and 5 years old or something. So I guess this bow is good 10, 12, maybe even more years old. And you see it's a nice Vegh bow. It's pretty, has these big sears. Nice limbs, nice made. He made a bit dingy for that it doesn't scratch his bow. For the rest, this bow is as it was. Only thing, the string was new because Laminated Bow gave them a new string. Matthias said this bow is supposed to be 47 pounds. I will measure it now quickly. Matthias told me it's 47 pounds at 28. Let's see what we get. So there's 28, 48.1. Oops, it's not safe here. 40, when you go down, so I think you 48.1. At 30 we have. Jesus Christ. 53, and at 32, 59.5, almost 60 pounds as I thought. So this bow is still strong, 48 pounds, was supposed to be 47. No problem at all for a good laminated bow. So now you see what happened to 47 pounds. It's still 47. I measured 48 pounds and full draw it's almost 60 pounds. So at 32 inches, I guess this bow might even do 33 inches, but I don't draw more than 60. So now let's see if this bow still shoots. 12 years old most probably, an old Vegh bow. It kicks like on day one. Just a charm. Maybe these arrows are a little too light with their 400 grain. But even this does not bother. You feel it a little in the hand, obviously because the arrows are maybe a little too lightweight. But this bow just works. Old, but works. So you just need to take care a bit of your laminated bow, you know, with heat and humidity you need to know, but here you see that this bow was in Bavaria and in Austria, so winter times, so summer times, so all weather conditions. Just make sure that you don't damage it mechanically, some sort of, and for the rest these bows just work. And Matthias always string his bows at home and put them like this in the car, brings them to the range, shoots, goes 3D, comes back, and at home he unstrung them again. So this bow just works. I mean, even the old Sipahi, 15 years old or something, it just works. There's no problem whatsoever with you. Still fast, goes strong. But you can see the Sipahi is more in my poundage. This one is 60 pounds full draw. A bit on the heavy side, but you know, I wanted to have it to train a little. For poundage, then you need to really make sure that your form is right, which was not the case right now. But this thing kicks still precisely where you point the arrows in the target. So, no problemo. So how I draw the bow is most probably 55 pounds or something, and 400 grain arrows. Do the math, but I can write it there. 200, 194, 196. So 200 foot per second, no problem. Both of them are still heck of a fun to shoot. This Sipahi is fast, holy moly, with these 400 grain arrows. Little loud, you can hear that. Doesn't even mind shooting these lightweight arrows. You feel it a little in the hand, but for the rest there's nothing feeling like dry firing or oops, knock loose. I broke my knock. Oi. Always make sure your knocks are great, otherwise you dry fire your bow. Oh, I didn't even draw fully. Look at this, that was a Robin Hoodie. I scratched it. So always be careful with your knocks. Broken knock can cause some damage, but we shoot it now. Of course we can. We see what will happen. Oh, I still don't draw fully. 50-55 pounds in my draw length, but just awesome. But I think you get the point. 15 years old, most probably 12 years old. Still strong, still the same poundage as day one, so they don't even lose a pound of draw weight in their time. They're still strong, there's nothing rattling, nothing shaking. This one, maybe the bracelet is not okay, that's why it was a little loud with the last shot. But I just put it out of the basement. I didn't shoot this bow since whatever 1.5 years. So, and it's still, you string it and you shoot it and it's fine. It's good to go. You see, there's nothing. I didn't even check straightness or what have you. These bows are so well built from Vegh. Just not a problem. The only thing, if you want to buy a used one, just always make sure that you see it and check for some physical damage. So, but as long as you don't see some cracks or some light parts in the glass, like here, there's nothing. Many of you small scratches, surface scratches, they don't bother anyone. But as long as this bow looks like this, you can always get this one, even if it's 10 years old and you buy it used. It's no problem. These bows last, I said, with the right treatment. And this one, same. Just check the surface if there are any or some delamination going on. And then you see it quickest when you string the bow and there's one part delaminating, then most probably you see the different tiller. This one a little different, but you know what I mean. And for the rest you just check the physical appearance. Is everything fine? Are there any chipped parts? If not, test shoot the bow. And really, even this one used, you can get one whatever price it may be. Get one. They just work and they will last you another 10 years for sure. It didn't lose any pound until now. It's still fast, it's still strong. I shot 2 lightweight arrows. This bow doesn't mind. So respect to Mr. Vegh and Mr. Bogar. They make just incredible, long-lasting, durable bows for a good price. They perform really nice. The only thing I wish, Peter, would be some small inlays here and here, out of horn, out of whatever you have. I know it weakens, but it, you know, it's just, it doesn't only have a millimeter or something, that you have something that you don't scratch up your bow that much. I mean, I didn't scratch up now, you shoot Katra and it's fine, but you know what I mean. Something to protect, that would be a nice touch. You can charge extra for it, you know, charge extra 30 euros or 40 euros for it, and if somebody wants to have it, they will pay for it. I would pay for it, because I don't like, I saw many of these bows of people shooting the wrong arrow or the wrong technique, and they get beaten up here, and the wood is already like, you know, you go there with a file or with a saw. Doesn't look nice and does not have to be, I guess. So on the other side, everybody needs to make at home some protection around, and not everybody has some racekin, and tape and stuff like this is not lasting very long. So that would be the only thing I would like to see with Vegh and Bogar bows, but for the rest, these two are just still fun. Wow. So thank you again, you two, Mr. Vegh and Mr. Bogar. And thank you, Matthias, for the trade. I like this bow. This is my now for training a little, again, getting back in shape with heavier poundage. This is the one to do so, because 60 pounds at full draw is just something nice for me and my shoulder. Everything is fine, but you know, take it slow. Awesome. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you very much.